Well, Rita Hayworth was the final drama queen in our series. There's compassionate film drama tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock when Jack Hawkins and Phyllis Calvert play the parents bravely coping with the handicap of deafness affecting their daughter, Mandy.
Desmond's in the doghouse.
Desmond, if you do that, I'll never speak to you again.
Never?
Never.
Good.
This couple spied for the Russians from this house in the heart of English suburbia. Now living in Russia, Cutting Edge meets the Krogers, who sacrificed everything for life in the Soviet Union. Anything to declare? There's no hiding from the Eurocrats.
Don't you remember? We saved you in the war.
Tomorrow on 4.
Pete Smith takes a humorous look at life from a few inches above the ground, where a pooch can have a grouch. It's a dog's life in a few minutes.
Bob Geldof returns to his childhood home of Dublin, Wednesday at 9:45 in Snapshots.
I think it's time you told her, Clayton.
Told me what?
I wanted you to meet Doug for a very important reason.
Well, why?
Blanche, we're getting married.
Wedding Bells, Wednesday at 10.
If you had a choice, what would you wear? A hard hat helmet or a spangly boob tube?
Choice viewing for Wednesday on 4.
If Clerical Medical do investments, why the funny name? Well, they were set up in 1824 to look after the professional people of the day, like clerics and medics. Mind you, if in 1824 there had been professional photographers, professional commodity dealers, North Sea divers, computer programmers, DJs, no doubt Clerical Medical would have looked after their needs too, just as they do today. Clerical Medical, the choice of the professional.
My husband says I drink too much coffee. He thinks I should cut down on caffeine.
Relax, darling, lighten up.
So I started drinking Café Hague, and I do notice the difference.
Bye.
Like just now, he's off again to the garden centre. Do I fret and fuss? I do not. I just go right back to snipping and pruning.
Café Hague.
One new battery, one old battery. Which is which? You can see for yourself with the new battery tester, free from Duracell.
The Black & Decker cordless super power driver is a screwdriver for grown-ups. It's got all the power you'll ever need. It unscrews at the flick of a switch. There's a reversible bit to match different screws and adjustable torque for complete control. You can screw screw after screw after screw after screw. Change your idea of what a screwdriver should be. Think what you can do with a Black & Decker. The surprising new Peugeot 106.
To let someone run with a new business idea and see it succeed is the biggest kick I can get. To let someone run with a new business idea and see it fail is the biggest kick in the guts that I can get. To let someone start a business without proper financial planning would be madness. To let people take risks without making them aware of those risks would be a failure on my part. To let myself be swayed by the personality of a customer alone is something I and the bank can't afford. To let an existing business tick over without realising its full potential, again, is unacceptable.
To assure you when we say something we mean it, Midland announce a new business banking charter. It sets out fairly and squarely what we will expect of your business and you can expect of ours. Midland, an eye to the future, an ear to the ground.
This grave represents the festering wound of the Ukrainian nation. For every body it contains is a question. Who killed them and why? Was it the retreating Soviet army, the invading Germans, or even their own nationalists? With Ukraine's quest for independence comes the responsibility to uncover their painful past and the truth of their secret history. Unquiet Graves, Thursday at 9 on 4.
In a quarter of an hour, the famous author Barbara Taylor Bradford discusses her work in Burning Books. Comedy first, though, thanks to Pete Smith.